What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Grand Scheme. This is Gran here, smoking it down live on a Saturday night. Good to see you, Sammy. Man, wouldn't be a stream without the air server going down. Let me see if I can get this fixed real quick. There we go. Behave, air server. What's up, Sammy? How are you? Let's see where my energy is. 23. I think I'm going to start on another. I'm working on the normal difficulty now. One run through at least. Start burning this energy and then jump in arena. What's up, high speed? Guys, got all your planning done for Christmas, all your gifts wrapped, all that good stuff. Totally compensated? I'm always compensated. That did not sound right. Yeah, I received the 3 compensations from Kabam. This is Jawad. What's up, man? I was especially happy, actually, about the energy refills that came in those emails, just so that I can get some of this content done and not have to use any kind of units or anything to get through. And as I say that, I'm thinking I'm using energy here. Probably, I think I still got to do the medium halls of healing, but I can do that in the morning. Shouldn't be an issue, but also have event quest completion going on, which I usually do not even attempt to get done unless it just happens to fall on during the time that I'm actually running the monthly. Anyway, since I got these extra refills in, we're going to run it and see if I can't hit that 3rd milestone at least for the revive. So that, and then I'm going to do the 2-star arena a little bit. That's the only one I've got left to hit the milestones in, and then probably just run through some of the feature arena just to get some more battle chips in. Probably need to push a little bit higher in both of the 4-star arenas to try to at least get up in that bracket that'll give me some 5-star shards. Should you sell all your 4 stars? No. Why would you do that? Haven't had time for 5.4, driving me crazy. I understand, but it'll be there. It's not going anywhere. Ice Phoenix! 700 PI. Only good for Arena. Yeah, man, but Arena's something. Arena's a pretty big part of the game. Can't even play 5.4, otherwise I'll have T2As in stash. That's a good problem to have, though, man. What options do you have to use those on? I'm about a half of a tier 2 alpha from being full on my inventory. Anything additional will go into stash. So once we hit the end of this calendar, this holiday calendar, I'll have a full stash or full inventory. But I already know at least one champion that I'm going to be using them on, and hopefully two if I can get Medusa. I've seen 2 people with great accounts that I played with for a long time end up quitting after they sold 4 stars. Yeah, that's why I wouldn't do it. There's just so much work put into it. They can stay there. Yeah, I've got paths left to do on this Hall as a healing. I need to do that instead of the Modoc. Let's see where we're going. In the middle. Only one duped is Ultron right now. He's a great rank 4 option, though. Is he already ranked up? So we took the kids out to a movie tonight and saw a movie I'd actually never heard of before. My wife had actually talked about taking them to see the Ninjago. I guess I was calling it Ninjago, and my teenage daughter said it's pronounced Ninjago. I said, nonsense. You ever seen the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie? The second one with Vanilla Ice? Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Ninjago. That's the... She put the emphasis on the wrong syllable, but... Of course, I'm dad, so I was wrong. Anyway, we decided instead of watching that one to watch The Man Who Invented Christmas. And it's a story about Charles Dickens as he writes A Christmas Carol, you know, with Ebenezer Scrooge. Didn't know anything about the movie other than Charles Dickens, but actually really enjoyed it. It was well done. So if you're in the mood for a Christmas movie, we put that on your list for consideration. What's up, Q-Bug? Rank 3, I would take him up, but we don't play a whole lot of map 6. You know, he's great for map 6, but he's useful in other places as well. Play Alliance War, right? And you're going to need that immunity anyway once you push further into Chapter 5. I don't know how far you are, but it's useful. Definitely useful. I've always said if I had a 5-star Ultron, I'd rank him up. But now I've got Nebula, who may get that spot instead of Ultron if I were to ever get him. Not completely sold on that yet, though. MW1829, what kind of unit offers do you think they will have for Christmas? I think it'll probably be like last year. I can't remember exactly what last year was, but I know they attached some goodies to the unit packages. Mentioned last night, I can't remember if it was Tier 4 Class Catalyst or Awakening Gems, something like that. So I imagine we'll see that again, where they'll add some extra stuff to the unit packages. Ultron does good at 345. Yeah, I imagine he does. PI, he's going to be close to a 550, but he's going to have a higher health pool and higher attack. I just know my 550 he was timing out bad in map 6 on days 4 and 5. Couldn't finish fights. Also play with Suicides. He's great for it. I miss Suicides right now. Crazy should have ranked him up ages ago. Well, if you've got the resources and you use them all the time, I mean, I wouldn't hesitate to pull the trigger. But yeah, you gotta make the decisions that gotta match your play style and your goals and all that. So run both in AQ, can tell the difference between 550, 345. Right. Yeah, like I said, I can. If I pulled up my nebulas. The 5-star nebula is barely above the 4-star nebula as far as PI goes. But Armando Barreras, thanks for the sub. Anyway, the 5-star is barely above the PI of the 4-star, but the health pool and the attack are significant difference on those. Plus, the other thing that I forget about often is you've got that that challenger rating. That's what it's called, the challenger rating now. So you bring a 5-star in, you're not going to have as much of a difference on the challenger rating, I think, as if you bring a 4-star. I'm still not exactly sure what that affects. I think it affects things like critical rate and things like that. But don't quote me on that. I saw Dave posted a video. The notification came up right as I was getting ready to go live about discounts on unit offers, like 15% off. I don't know what he's talking about there, if he's got some kind of inside information or anything like that, but that would be nice to see. All set for holidays? Just about. I think there's a few gifts to wrap still. And trying to finalize plans for tomorrow. Mother-in-law is supposed to be coming in, but my wife told me that she was not feeling well today, so hopefully she's not sick. And then I think my wife is off to a birth tonight. She works in the birth industry and has a client in labor. So depending on how that goes, she may be gone quite a bit of the night, which means she'll be sleeping tomorrow. So yeah, I mean, things are kind of up in the air. iTunes sale. Okay, those are common. Those are very common. So you buy a $100 iTunes gift card for 85 bucks, something like that. So it wasn't exactly a unit offer. Seen that deal? Yeah, I've taken advantage of it once or twice. Yeah, I mean, they're legit. I mean, you can get them through, like, PayPal offers them. And you can get it on Amazon sometimes. It's just different vendors at different times. They'll have those deals where they're selling $100 gift cards for $85 or $90. I don't know what vendor Dave was talking about in his video. Titan the Legend, how's it going? I am doing well. How about yourself? Trying to knock out the Halls of Healing before we jump into Arena for a little bit. Paradiso! Do you have suicide build that allows for high levels of mystic dispersion? If you're going to run suicides and still run mystic dispersion like at 5, you're going to have to sacrifice something. You don't want to sacrifice your willpower and such, but you're going to have to either sacrifice something on the suicide tree, or you're going to have to sacrifice assassin, the assassin tree. So some guys in my alliance, they'll drop Liquid Courage, because Liquid Courage also reduces regeneration rate. So they'll run Glass Cannon, 1 in Recoil, 3 in Double Edge. Then they'll run the Assassin Tree and Mystic Dispersion. And that way they get some boost out of Suicide. They can run Mystic Dispersion, and they're choosing the Suicide that wears off first, and then it doesn't affect the rate at which you can regenerate through other sources. Pulled a Moon Knight, much better than my first 5-star. Your first 5-star had to have been pretty bad for Moon Knight to be much better, in my opinion. Unless you just really like Moon Knight. Who was your first 5-star? This is really weird. I just had a notification pop up. I'm not familiar with this channel at all. Don't even know how to pronounce it, but it's a recommended video. 5-star Star-Lord, rank 5, level 65 versus Labyrinth of Legends Red Hulk. It looks like don't take Star-Lord to rank 5. Colossus? Well, then in that case, I agree with you, man. Moon Knight better than Colossus, definitely. I have one of those pieces of metal on my team. Watch that. Took 214 hits. And it was Red Hulk. 214 hits against Red Hulk. That's good, but I mean, you can do it in less than 300 at a rank 4, so that's why I don't think it's a great idea to use those resources for Star-Lord. You're not going to get that much more out of him, and his PI is terrible. Who dat? Been playing since July, have 5 5-stars, Iceman, Nebula, Hawkeye, Iron Man, and Cap. You got some nice 5-stars, and if you've been playing 5 months and you have 5 5-stars, that's awesome. Progression in this game is a lot faster than it used to be. I probably was playing, I don't even know how long, but I'm sure it was more than a year before I had 5 5-stars. Yeah, don't get me wrong, Star-Lord at rank 5 is going to be amazing. I mean, he's great at rank 4. He's just going to be better at rank 5 than he is at rank 4. That's, no-brainer. But for the fights, the issue is the fights that he excels in are in the really long fights. And so what are you going to get out of getting him to rank 5? More health, more attack. And in Labyrinth of Legends, that extra health is not going to do you a whole lot of good. And the extra attack is going to save you a couple dozen hits, maybe. So there are better champions to rank up that are going to see a bigger difference in the shorter fights and have higher utility. Higher prestige. Struggling to get T4CC. Yeah, you really got to get into an alliance that's running map 5 at least to be getting a regular supply of tier 4 class catalysts and shards, class catalyst shards. I'm pretty sure that this event, the Halls of Healing, also contributes to Event quest completion. Let me check that real quick. Saving for Blade? Well, good luck. How many shots are you anticipating? Yep, that counts. Good, good. Should be able to get to that revive. I don't know that I'm going to get to the units. Depending on how Sentry looks, I may save for Blade. But if Sentry's trash, I'll save for Blade. If he is good, I've got a Science Awakening gem, so I would probably lean more towards Sentry than Blade. But I'm not quite sure how that's going to work out, since he's technically out a week before Medusa, and I'm saving for Medusa. So we'll see. Going to be some decisions to make next month. 3 or 4. You could do it in 3 or 4. I mean, of course, you could miss on all 4 of those too, but plenty of guys get lucky within 3 or 4 crystals. Some even duping them, like Frojo getting and duping MODOK in 3 crystals. Do you have an Awakening gem for him? You do have the skill gem. Awesome. Yeah. Makes sense then. It's a no-brainer to be saving for him. The only other skill champ that even comes close to deserving it when you put side by side with him is Gwenpool. Alright, another revive added. Let's see. I don't do this like the easy. Because this one, I mean, it's got that little tiny revive for the exploration, but I mean that would take energy refills to complete that, and don't want to use the energy refills, so we'll start on the last path here. MODOK is going to be a pretty good defender. Yeah, I am not looking forward to seeing him in an Alliance War. Progression is garbage. Why is that? Act 4 is horrendously long. Alright, High Speed, go get your coffee. You haven't done that in a while. Vincenzo, what is up, man? How you been, my friend? Has been a very long time. How's life treating you? Is Act 5 as bad? No. As far as length goes, no, Act 5 is not as long as Act 4. At least it did not seem like it to me. In addition, with Double Edge, should I run Coagulate at max or at 2 with 1 in Suture? Well, I'll tell you what, you really don't need Suture. If you max Willpower and put 2 in Double Edge, you should be pretty good. Suture is going to reduce the duration of the bleed a little bit, but I think that point is going to be better spent elsewhere. I've run Suture. I've actually run max Suture, and you can pretty much come out at an even with suicides. but you got to sacrifice elsewhere. I had to take out the assassin tree, and that was not running Mystic Dispersion. Alright, so I'm out, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 more spots. Maybe able to finish that once we hit arena. And that's probably not going to give me 2,500 points, so I don't think I'm going to hit that last milestone. Not last milestone, but the revive. How many points? Let's see. Master, heroic, normal in 3-2 is 2,000. Yeah, I'm 500 points short of that that milestone. Oh well. Oh well. Traveling around. Landed back in the U.S. earlier today. Had a call to go fly to Asia. So I had to spend a week there. Decided to go on a cruise. Nice. Was it first time to Asia? Hoping to go to Asia myself this summer. Should find out more about that here in the next couple of months. Just don't got enough time to play hardcore, plus I get super bored playing for so long. Yeah, I get it. It does. It's a huge time investment. You've either got to have money to invest or time to invest, and the people who get ahead the most are the people who can invest both. And yeah, it can get boring, or you just get addicted to it, and then you have to be doing it. Otherwise, you get bored because you're not grinding arena or something. Don't mind difficult, but if I want to knock some of these paths out in Act 4, one sitting, I gotta use 4 or 5 refills. Yeah. Yep. That's correct. Totally different from Utah, I bet. Above 90 the entire week. I'm not even familiar with what the weather is like in Utah. What it's comparable to. Is it pretty, do you guys have pretty distinct 4 seasons? Hot summer, snow, and winter? Can't grind arena to save my life, I hate it. You know what helps? Live streaming and talking to people while I, while I play arena. Utah's a desert? Four seasons are winter, still winter, almost winter, and road construction. Well, it's nice that road construction is a season, though, because that's just like an all-year-round thing here. What's up, iMac? Long time no see. How you been? Lost a couple teeth yesterday. Other than that, good. Is that lost a couple teeth in like old age or bar fight? Hopefully nothing serious there. You can get it taken care of. Kansas City has seasons. We get all 4 in the same day a lot. Hey, I know. I'm 3 hours south of you. We're really hoping for some snow here this for Christmas, but it's not happening here. cold and windy, and then back up high 40s on Christmas Day. Don't get how people can just sit there for hours and hours at a time in arena. You know, again, people do other things. So we've got some pretty big, I mean, some pretty serious grinders in my alliance, and you know, one of them just posted earlier today. You know, they were going to hit 20 million in arena today, and they're like, how in the world do you do that? Well, they just sat in front of the TV and binge watched The Walking Dead and grind arena while they watch TV. Need to at least run through Act 5, Chapter 3 and 4 once for completion rewards. How hard are they all? 5.3 I think is harder than 5.4. There are a few difficult fights in 5.4, but overall pretty easy. Religious debate? iMac. Had a wisdom tooth in the tooth that impacted extract. Okay, gotcha. I was going to say, you just can't help yourself, can you? But I get it. It was a joke. Chance for snow in a few hours. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm kind of a Scrooge, because so I don't care too much about snow on Christmas, but the kids would love it. Brian Grant, B Manny, Brutal. No, who was it? Can't remember who was it that posted that. But yeah, I mean, their names are up there. B Manny, not so much this time. Got family stuff with Christmas. This is the first time in 6 months that I've been in this alliance that we're not held to minimums on arena event, just because, you know, it's Christmas and people are busy. Actually, I think it was somebody who's not in our alliance but is in our chat who said that. General Maniac, I believe. Auto simulation arena gives you half the points. That would be nice. Only way I can grab is watching the streams. It helps. When I'm done here, I will turn on BG's stream and go in and kill Winter Soldier over and over and over again until I run out of energy. Farming up those potions for Labyrinth. Dude, yeah, he is the master arena grinder in the alliance, but I do think Brian is ahead of him this time around. I don't know if anybody else is going for MODOK for sure. Doc Strange, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. Tempted to restart. I played pretty consistently for a while, then stopped for like half a year, so I'm far behind. It's pretty easy to catch up, though. I mean, if you get in a good alliance that's active, it's pretty easy to make up lost ground. I mean, they're really making a lot of these resources more available with their push toward the 6 stars. Pretty soon it's going to be the resources to rank 6 stars that are going to be difficult to attain. .23 hits. Man, I missed suicides. Just got real. What's up, Ishan? Legendary gamer. Let me guess. The real deal? Did he just finish up his stream? Mr. Isaiah, welcome. Adam Edwards. We're just gonna go ahead and remove you, dude, because it's like every day. We'll see you later, man. Lynn Nelson, welcome. DJ Ray Ray and Cameron. Aaron C. 7 My Life, thanks for the sub. Knockout Gaming just got fake. Yeah, Cameron was just a little slow. I got the ban in before he could do it. Solf Gaming, welcome. Sammy Lynn. Danny Plays, what's up? The Real Deal, thanks for sending your friends over. You all ready for Christmas, my friend? Gasping at the glorious entry of the real raid. Nice. Has been a bit, Legendary Gamer, but it's been a bit for me too. So, I was taking a break from streaming for a while because schedule. But with the holidays here, not having to get up in the morning, it's allowed me to get some time in here. So. Got a lot of work to do so we can get Labyrinth done. Vinnie Mac! Also in the house. How's Brutal doing? Yeah, he's doing well. He's not actually been very talkative in the chat. But he did comment today. He's just been very busy, very demanding job, family, and everything with the holidays. So, but yeah, Brutal's brutal. He does what needs to be done. No problems. Aiming for 20 million for MODOK without suicide. Do not attempt. Oh my goodness. Without suicides in game, that might be suicide. That's the only one I got left, Cameron. Got to get the milestones here, and then just gonna hit the 4-star arenas to try to get at least some decent shards out of the brackets on those, because I've only done the milestones so far. Brutal has a Sun Blackhawk DLX. Yeah, he posted that on Twitter, but yeah, that's one. I'm not gonna disclose any of his personal information, but yeah. Yeah, he took the welcome package just fine, iMac. He got the warning, and I participated in the warning. Turn off autoplay, beware of anything posted by certain individuals, you know, kind of things like that. Not safe for work. How goes it? Here to lurk and arena. Well, you are welcome to lurk, my friend. We're doing well. Got through a busy couple of months trying to get things settled back down. Brutal left MMXIV. Did he just come to you guys? Well, you can check his Twitter. I don't want to go into any details or anything, but yeah, he was asked to leave, and so he was invited to come to us and accepted the invitation. Zendrax, welcome. Won't say Blackhawk's real name because they're respectful. Oh, so do you know him? Voluntaris? No, Voluntaris is actually pretty tame compared to some. Thanks for your help as always. Take care. Hey, happy holidays. Merry Christmas to you, Paradiso. And Omega! I'd tell you, this is a good-looking guy just entered into the chat here, but he hasn't done a face reveal yet. When's it happening, man? When's it happening? Are you at 500 yet? Ask him if he ever asked the streamers to duel him. Duel me on Brutal DLX. Dude, I see that all the time. That's pretty funny. It was hilarious when he first joined. I saw his name first on the Alliance tab, and I was like, what the heck? I switched over to Line real quick, and everybody in Line was like, haha, fake Brutal DLX joining our Line chat. And he's like, no, this is actually the real... the real deal. Sorry, excuse me, the real deal. But yeah, coming soon. Spending some time with family. Don't see often for. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Get it done. We'll see a face reveal in January, though, right? Sweet. Well, congrats on hitting that 500. Gotta go. Wanted to stop by since it's been a while since senior streams. I got to work in the morning. Have a family to take care of. Absolutely. Have a good night, Legendary Gamer, and Merry Christmas to you. Yeah, those rewards are nice, Vinny. I probably would not have pushed so hard to get it done so quickly if I was not absolutely sick and tired of waiting to try to do Star-Lord or at least get a viable Labyrinth option. So I just wanted to get it done so I could get it awakened and get Star-Lord awakened and finally begin preparation for knocking out Labyrinth. Reached out a while back. Life's been busy for him. All the holiday shopping? Yeah, we actually went out today. Took the kids out to buy Mom a Christmas present. It's probably the easiest. I like to do that just about every year. They're still young, but like to take out the two little ones and let them pick something out for Mom. And usually we walk around the store for an hour or so trying to decide. But we walked in and they saw something, and immediately they were like, "That's it, right there." I'm like, "Cool, that was easy." Haven't done first path yet. Yeah, you can do it. You can do first path pretty much anybody, but yeah, it can get expensive without a few certain ones. Gran, would you rank for Hulk unduped if you were maxed on T2A and facing that? No, unless you have a tier 2 alpha ready to expire, then I would rank somebody that was unawakened. Because you definitely don't want to lose that, but I wouldn't rank them if you're just full and your next one's going to go in the overflow. You've got 30 days. Figure out when doing Labyrinth rather than not do it at the same time. I looked last night. I think this monthly event is going to be over on the 3rd or the 4th, something like that. So I probably will start it right at about that time because I don't want to keep putting it off, but I also don't want to miss any of Modoc's labs. I want those 5-star shards and the T2A shards. So we're looking at about a week and a half. Nervous, might fail and fall on your face. I doubt that. I'm nervous for it because I'm actually considering taking Star-Lord in for X23, and even though I know I can maintain a combo, if I'm trying to do that live and just have a bad night, that could get ugly. Captain Marvel can do easy path. I know more than a few people who have done easy path with Cap Marvel. Yeah, so I mean, give it a few weeks, iMac. Like I said, you've got 30 days. Once one of them hits the overflow, you got 30 days to use it. 3 paths left. Got no good champs to rank up, so not really motivated right now. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere, and it's just going to get easier. And if you've got, you said earlier, I believe, you weren't going to do 5.4 because you don't want T2A to go into overflow. If that's the case, then you definitely don't want to do Labyrinth either, because you'll have the same situation there. Yeah, I'll let you know, real deal. Definitely. You're planning on getting in there first part of January then as well sometime? I mean, just to be honest, once I start, I'm going to keep going as long as I have the resources. So it's not just going to be one path and then done. But I'm also not going to like knock out 6 paths in 5 days like some of these young guys do. It's going to take me a while. So I probably will probably be doing just my normal live streams in the evening. May do it a little bit longer, but it's going to be broken up over a couple of days. And so I could see just doing, instead of Arena during the live streams, just doing Labyrinth for a couple weeks. So if you just want to plan a long, I mean, if you're just planning like a long live stream to knock a path out, then just let me know. I mean, and it's not going to be a big deal. X23 is super. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I have no problem maintaining a 500 hit combo or more. But I've not done it on a live stream. I'm a lot more comfortable playing on a live stream now than I was 6 or 7 months ago. But until I actually do it, it's, you know, you don't know what's going to happen. One path, 2 or 3 nights. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm going to do as well. But I won't have the resource. I don't think I'm going to have the resources to knock all 6 paths out. I probably will be able to do 2 or maybe 3 paths, and then I'll have to take a break and then farm up some more resources. By the time I get the next path, I will probably have, I think, about 150 revives, which I don't think is going to be, it's not going to be enough to do more than maybe 3 paths. I've got about 100 right now. People with Starks and Blades, like it used to be with Scarlet Witch. So, oh, let's not get Cam started. Sorry, Cam. Made a joke about that in BG stream. Not safe for work here. Yeah. I'm doing it old school. Star-Lord. I'm sure Blade is great. I would love to have a Blade, but man, I cleared Realm of Legends with a 3-star Star-Lord, and much of Act 4 with a 3-star Star-Lord. So I have wanted an Awakened 5-star Star-Lord for 2 years since I started playing this game, and so I was not going to bypass that opportunity when I got the Awakening Gem, even though I've heard plenty of people say, don't use a generic on Star-Lord, you know, use it for Blade, use it for Stark Spidey, use it for, you know, whatever. I'm like, nope. I'm a Star-Lord fanboy. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I like Star-Lord. So, you know, he got the gem, and he's going to be doing the work. John Wesley Thomas, hey, how are you? High speed still waiting. Your turn is coming, man. Get that 5.4 done, if nothing else. This is painful. 26 hits. Goodness. Used a gem on Star-Lord 2, then duped him and wanted to punch a wall. Yeah, I mean, I put the gem on him. I used the gem on him and then took him to Sig 60. You know, if I dupe him again with my next crystal, which will be my luck, you know, it sucks because I've used the gem, but I'm not going to complain about 20 more Sig levels on Star-Lord. You know, it is what it is. I'll get another generic when Labyrinth's done. 5 stars are becoming more common. We're going to be in a situation with 5 stars pretty soon that we are with 4 stars, or were with 4 stars 6 months ago or so. Telling people I'd rather pull Iron Patriot than Star-Lord as a 5-star now, and they think I'm pretty batty. Yeah, I don't want Iron Patriot when I'm going for Medusa, and it's always going to sting a little bit. But I've got to pull him eventually, and I wouldn't mind the extra arena points. Screw Stark Spidey, Blade or bust at this point. Blade makes everything easier, I'm sure. But I can clear content without him. Don't need him. Again, I'd love to have him. He'd be fun to play with, I think, but I'm just not hurting for him. I don't know. I just don't really mind if I don't get him. Finishing 5.4.3 now, dying for a day or two with nothing going on. So you sit down and actually play. Oh, you're dying for a day. Okay. I read that wrong for a second. Busy time of year for you. Well, you and a lot of people. I don't blame you, man. Don't sacrifice family time right now for 5.3, but you know it's there. It's there when you're ready for it. Used a gem 3 weeks ago and was duped in 3 times. Holy cow. If you do that, two 5 stars or 5 stars a week, I've averaged more than that in the last 3 weeks. But I mean, a lot of obviously just because of December and everything going on. But you know, finishing Act 5, and I think I've opened 4 or 5 5 stars, and I've got 25,000 shards still. Carlos Mendez, how's it going? I'm doing well. Merry Christmas to you as well. I'm eager to see what Sentry looks like. We desperately need a solid offensive science champion that can actually be effective against Mystics in Alliance War other than Quake. I've got a 25 or 26,000 right now, but yeah, I mean it's I got to think about where did all of that come from. I mean, we have the login calendar. We have, you know, of course, you got your normal places: Summoner Advancement, Alliance War, Arena. We had the uncollected version added to the monthly quest, completing 5.4, and then I was already close to 1 at the start of that period, so it was quite a bit. Yep, and Modoc, 750 a day. Exactly. So in 10 days, 7,500. So what is that? 13 days. That's a 5-star crystal in 13 days. I'm hoping to have 3 shots at Medusa by the time she rolls around here in a couple of weeks. Well, $750 a day, 10 days would be $7,500, not $20,000. I guess if you're adding everything in, yeah, $20,000. But I've got the Awakening Gem, the Cosmic Awakening Gem. If I could pull her on the first try, and then let's see. Well, shoot. Sentry comes out the week before she does, which means he won't still be in that Krista Willy when she hits. Which means I may have to use one of those tries on Sentry if he looks good. Got dragged into this Secret Santa thing. Any last minute gift advice? Are socks still good? Socks are always good, man. Hi, Sonal Kumar. Vinny, Merry Christmas to you. Thanks for stopping in. It's a woman. Yeah, I may have to take that back. It gets dangerous when you start buying clothing for a woman. It might imply other interests. Skill Cosmic and Generic. I've got a Science Cosmic and Mystic. I mean, if they're goofy socks, it would still be okay, I guess. Like last year, I saw some bacon socks at the store I almost bought for my wife, but she said, no, you better not buy those for me. 2 Mutant and a Mystic. I would love a Mutant Awakening Gem, because I got a Mutant Rank Up Gem from 5.4. So if I were to pull AA, I would not hesitate to take him to rank 4, but I would need an Awakening Gem for him. No Mystic yet. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have used it on Dormammu either. I used one on Ghost Rider, and the only other Mystic right now that I would use it, my remaining one on, is Voodoo. Where do we get 5-star Awakening Gems? Act 5, you'll get an Awakening Gem Crystal from 5.3, from 5.4, and you'll get a generic from Full Exploration of Act 5 and Labyrinth. Otherwise, they've offered... there's been a couple of other places you've been able to get them. They gave one away. Was it 12.0 they gave one away? And then you've been able to buy them with an Odin package at a few times in the past. Magic, Mordo, or Voodoo. Magic, I would use it on Magic if mine was not awakened. Mordo, I don't know. He's better than he gets credit for, and he's got great prestige, but... he wouldn't be in the top 3, let's put it that way. I would rather hold it for somebody else than use it on Mordo. Want to see what Christmas offers first. Do you remember what it was last year, Real Deal? Was it T4CC, or was it Awakening Gems? I'm thinking it was T4CC with the Odin. Mordo on the Bane node and AW gets me 3 kills at least. Yeah, that might be tricky. Quake usually does pretty good against Mordo, but that would be tricky because you can't just sit back there and hold your heavy the whole time and let him block, because you'll end up getting that Bane. At least for a little bit until the stun. Well, no, then you can't hit him when he's stunned. Well, maybe you can, because he'll have that concussion. You should be able to hit him while he's stunned. I just never have, because I just continue to hold the heavy while he's stunned. So I don't know. I don't know how she would do on that node. T4CC and generic 4-star. Okay, gotcha. Have a 5-star magic. For some reason, I still haven't used my Mystic Gem on her for some reason. I was gonna say, because you're a noob. Nah. She's good on Awaken, but she's still uncontested, though. I mean, I think as far as top Mystic spot, I would not hesitate to use it on her. Yeah, you just have to go in for the heavy on that and hope he doesn't counter you. Which, there's an easy answer for that. Just rank Spider Gwen. Get her into trap spider mode. Uninterruptible heavy attack. There you go. What's up, Glory Man? Yeah, personally, the only one that I would consider putting that gem on right now above Magic would be Ghost Rider, if I had to make that choice. But Voodoo is up there too. He would definitely be number 3. Doing well. We just enjoyed a relaxing day today with the kids. Slept in a little bit late. Sat around and watched some cartoons. Did some Christmas shopping. Went out to see a movie. Am I crazy for thinking about using a Mystic Gem on my Immortal Iron Fist? Yes. Please don't do that. GR doesn't hit that hard. He does not unless you get the Fury up. But he's got, at a higher signature level, he's got a very strong Fury. And if you use it last in the longer fights, he can take a pretty good chunk off with that Fury up. I'm running Enhanced Fury right now as well too, because I'm going to be running for Labyrinth. And that's helped him a lot. It's a significant, noticeable difference in Alliance Quest. So, for example, I have on Map 6, Section 3, I hit Colossus on the Caltrops node, and his PI is like 24 to 26,000 on day 4 and 5. And so I hit it yesterday. I hit him, and it took me, with my 4-star Ghost Rider, 120 hits to kill him. But it was like, I want to say 80 hits to get him halfway, and then I threw on my Fury, and 40 hits to do the second 50% of his health. So I mean, it's a pretty noticeable increase. Only way to awaken him? I mean, Are you really going to use him anywhere? Does it matter that he's awakened? If it's only going to be arena, then it's just not. It's not worth the investment, in my opinion. It's not like it's going to get you a whole lot more points. $550 Ghost Rider 630 something only hits in the 1,000 to 1,500 range. Not good enough for me personally. Yeah. Well, my 4 stars at 679, so it does make a big difference. I mean, you do have to get the signature level up there. I don't know how it scales, like what the ideal signature level is for him, or where the increase begins to drop off. But I'm sure that there is a point. Usually, for a lot of champions, that's around Sig 40 to 60. I'm not exactly sure where that is for Ghost Rider. Probably keep an eye on that for my 5-star, because I've just I awakened him, but I haven't put any signature stones on him yet. If I take him to rank 5, then I'll drop the rest of my basics or my generics on him. I think I've got about 60 left, and then whatever mystics I have, because Magic's not going to rank 5. I'd like to get her signature level higher, but if a Mystic goes to rank 5, then obviously that would be the better choice to put those gems on the rank 5 and then the rank 4. I think Magic's at 40 right now. Gran, educate me. Dupe my voodoo the same week I got him via arena, so I'm inexperienced. Is he good unduped? Didn't think he could trigger poison without Daniel. Yeah, he's good unduped. His signature ability increases the duration of... right? Wait. It increases his ability accuracy and the duration of debuffs, I believe. Same thing. Real deal. I was ready to get in there this last week. I mean, as soon as I dropped that gem on Star-Lord, I was ready to start rolling. And I even told my alliance, tonight, I'm starting Labyrinth. And then I realized, oh crap, I would miss several of the Modoc's labs if I did that. And I do not want to do that. No, he always has Brother Daniel. That's a basic ability. He does that regardless of being awakened. Yep, the Halls of Healing is the other thing. MODOK, Halls of Healing. So I even thought, after that, I thought, well, if I do it on the Halls of Fortune day, I don't care so much about the gold. If I do the MODOK's lab right at 8 p.m., jump in Labyrinth, start it, work on it a little bit the next morning, finish it up by the later in the afternoon, then I'd only miss one. I could do it and only miss one, but that would be pushing it. Anyway, let's look at Voodoo. Let me show you. Oh, not inventory. Alright, so... Okay, well, no, you're right. So Brother Daniel does come in as awakened. Alright, so he still has the poison. Okay, He still has the poison on special attack 1. He still has the power control on special attack 2, but it's only 50% chance there. What Brother Daniel does, it increases his ability accuracy by 100%. And the duration, the buff duration, it's like 99% at signature 99. And then on the odd combo, it decreases the ability accuracy of the opponent by 50% and increases the debuff duration by 100%. But he can still do the poison and the power control and everything unawakened. It's just not as effective. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you were right. You were right. I got confused there because we were taught you mentioned poison, and I knew he could poison unawakened. It just it's just a much lower chance, and he's still got the regeneration and all that. 100.02%. Okay, good. So over 100%. Well, there you go. I'm fairly new to Voodoo myself. I mean, he's been ranked for a couple months, but I haven't used him a whole lot, other than in some questing. He doesn't get used in Alliance War or anything like that. Excuse me. Command math at its finest. Well, just to make sure there's no room for error, right? Even though I think Daredevil isn't even 100% at 99, isn't he? Use them in AW with full suicides. So you're not spamming the L1 then, are you? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Daredevil's 100%. I've got him at 550 at 99. I used him in Alliance War all the time before the new maps because I hit that node 19. But I like Daredevil not just for that evade though. I mean he's got a super high block proficiency. It's as high as Captain America. He's got a very high perfect block chance. And power gains, some nice power gain synergies. And a very reliable stun, which pairs well with whatchamacallit, the Pacify. Only when needed. He does regen quite a bit at the start of the fights. Yeah, and if you get put that recovery on, that helps a lot too with him. Hits like a noodle. He's got decent crit rate. I will say he was a lot better when pure skill was actually viable. Oh, I just realized this is going to be the first time I will ever get to use my 1-star Hawkeye. I've got 1-star Hawkeye out of those crystals. Going to see some arena action as long as I don't have an uneven number of champs. Only if it crits, but he gets the precision buff, so it's pretty reliable on a crit. And because he stuns when he crits, and that's why I said his stun is pretty reliable too. It's not 100%, but it's pretty high. Info on collar tech. What are you looking for on it? If you want like exact number, well, it should say on there if you look on the more information how much it reduces the energy. But as far as like its effectiveness, I think Quick Shot has collar tech maxed out. I know Doc 82 does as well, because he's done. That was the first time 2-star Luke Cage has seen arena action too. Anyway, Doc 82 was showing us one day about Yondu. He had Yondu with that collar tech, and Yondu has that built-in power reduction for every debuff that the opponent suffers, so that with that max collar tech just killed power gain. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. Perfect number of 1 stars to finish out arena. Haha! Nice! Anyone else notice a light increase in character graphics earlier today? Was that my phone just working better than usual? I have not noticed anything today, but I've not actually played a whole lot today. Can you give an example? So many people have Modox. I keep finding him in arena. He's the most annoying champ to fight. He is very annoying. Collar tech. I don't know too much about that, because his taunt doesn't count as a debuff, right? So it would only affect if you had the shock applied. But I don't know how much you want to lower power gain in Labyrinth, because so much of those fights are going to be baiting and countering special attacks. Yeah, I hadn't noticed anything like that, iMac. Taunt does count as a debuff, okay. But his evade, whatever the evade things are called, those don't count as a buff, though, because it doesn't trigger Mystic Dispersion. I'm no Stark Spidey expert, so that's just a qualifier there. I don't have him as a 4-star or a 5-star. This alliance name is LGG4. They must really like that phone. Poised. There you go. Poised doesn't trigger MD. Same way Nebulous Shock Charge don't trigger it. There you go. Okay, good deal. Alex, where you been, man? You been napping on us? And Hawkeye, here we go. The maiden voyage of the 1-star Hawkeye here. 2- and 3-star arena, yes sir. It's the only one I've got left to finish the milestones on. Got to get all those units. Got to get prepped for Labyrinth. And that's it on these ones. So I think it goes to 240. So usually 2 rounds will get me through this whole thing, and I should have started on it earlier. Oh well. If I don't get it, that'd be 21 units. That's half a revive. Gotta get that. Selling an unopened pack of basketball cards from 1978 this week. Only 50 or 60 back then, right? Yeah. Right about there. 50 or 60. I think I might as well run through my 5 stars. SGA3 close to being a Map 6 alliance. Congrats, man. Those alliances have grown pretty steadily. Pretty solid progression there. Had some good recruiting going on, obviously. You know, the funny thing is I find Map 6 easier than Map 5. But I think that just comes with, you know, being comfortable with your path and what you run consistently. I like being consistent on that instead of going back and forth. Actually, I bought something you'd appreciate, a Mark Twain framed out. I would appreciate that. That would be awesome. And a check signed by Orville Wright. That's cool. Where'd you find that stuff, man? Is Unduped 5-star Hulk any good? Ranked him at 445. Yeah, I mean he's decent. Because he still gets his Furies, he still gets the Hulk smash, he's still poison immune. But he's nowhere near as strong as an Awakened Hulk. First time doing Map 6 was this week. Found it easier than Map 5. Yeah, I mean, Map 6 is, I tell people, it's just like Alliance War. If you have the right champ and you can coordinate your Alliance members, then Map 6 is not difficult. If you cannot get the coordination down, and if you do not bring the right champ, then you're going to have a hard time. It's what you do for a living. Nice. Sports memorabilia dealer. That's cool. Yeah, I'm a history buff. Well, you know that. I just yeah, that stuff intrigues me. Alexander Hamilton's hair, that's a thing. I guess that shouldn't surprise me that that's a thing, but that's just weird. That's weird. Qbug 50,000. Yeah, and Qbug said that's without suicides too. AI in Map 6 is a lot easier in Map 5. That is a big part of it. When we do Map 5, I find it more difficult. I prefer the very aggressive AI in Map 6. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, my wife really isn't into that kind of stuff, so if I were to go like out to a memorabilia shop or an antique bookstore or anything like that, I gotta go by myself. I think my teenage daughter is more into that, getting more into that stuff. She'd probably accompany me at least to the bookstore stuff, but Yeah. Guy with a Gwen pool and magic in my alliance just finished Act 5. Got himself a Ghost Rider. Nice. Gwen pool, magic, and Ghost Rider. That is a nice trio. Just missing the Gwen pool here. There's my Ghost Rider. He can go up, but I'm not going to rank him. I'm not going to rank him because, again, I think as much as I want him at rank 5, I think Medusa is going to be much better, much more better, much better in Labyrinth than he is. So if I get Medusa, I would take her to rank 4 before I would focus on getting Ghost Rider to rank 5. And that means I need like 11 more tier 1 alphas just to get her to rank 4. Before you buy anything in the auto genre, talk to me, can appraise it, and help you know if it's real. That's helpful to know. Thank you, man. Grinding tomorrow's arena, that's how much yeah. I don't know, I may skip tomorrow's arena. I probably will skip tomorrow's arena. I usually do the milestones in those, but probably will take the day off. How is SL at 455? How's that power after a 20 to 30 hit combo? He's fun. I like him. I've taken him in. I've actually not soloed Red Hulk with him yet. It's kind of frustrating because I soloed Star-Lord in Labyrinth with him with about 340 hits. I think it was 340. But when I take him into Red Hulk is evading like crazy, and like he did not evade like this when I fought him with Storm, and I keep getting caught with its stupid evade. I got ticked off and quit. Got a parking ticket during a street sweep because I forgot what day of the week it was. Dang, Christmas messes everything up. Wish they would change the 2-star to the collector crystal or just add the exclusive 2-star champs to the exclusive 2-star crystal. That would be really nice. Volunteerus, he got a lot of those champs. New 1 and 2 stars out of them. I got a 2-star Luke Cage and a 1-star Hawkeye. That was it. But I'm not gonna drop. Wasn't gonna drop units on those. I take that back. I did solo Red Hulk once because then I went into I fought Old Man Logan thinking that should be an easy solo, and then I did the inevitable charge in middle of his heavy attack and get punched in the face move, and then I quit. Don't think I'll awaken Star-Lord just yet. Waiting to see for New Year's, Christmas deals. Have the resource 455 in first two. Yeah, that probably would have been a good idea for me had I remembered that. If they if they have a choose your own class awakening gem tied with an Odin for Christmas, I'm gonna wish that I had held on to that generic. Have a good night, iMac. Thanks, man. 10,000 units 3 weeks ago, 1,100 now. I've never had 10,000 units. I'm not that disciplined. Congrats on your discipline, though. Exact same thing during Old Man Logan. Would have one shot if it wasn't for that dang heavy attack. It's like every stinking time. I know it's a double punch. I know it, but I still charge in after the first one. What's up, bro? I do covers and stuff. What's up, man? Bad Apple Games. Good evening to you. Old Man Logan, OP Defender. Yeah. He's gonna get at least one hit in. Remember that time, I think it was after 12.0, when they, when he was like regenerating in Labyrinth like crazy? It was like based off of his boosted health. Still considering it for. I've always thought he's better than people give him credit for. It's just like everybody just compares him to Wolverine, so they say he's crap. But he's better than he gets credit for sure. Feel like I've ruined my phone screen sensitivity. Feels like I lose hold block sometimes. It's not just an issue where you got to clean the screen off or anything like that. Thank you, I do covers and stuff. Rather Old Man Logan than Wolverine. Wolverine hits too much like a noodle. Yeah, his attack is not great. His bleed is nice sometimes, but for me, the bleed does not make up for a lower attack. At least Old Man Logan, you can kind of manage his pacifism charges, and once he goes berserk, if you've got 5, 6, 7 Furies going, he hits pretty hard. I'll take that. Well, we finished Realm of Legends for me with no revives, except against Wolvie with okay, there was too many Wolvies in that sentence. So you did Realm of Legends, you used Wolverine for Realm of Legends, but you brought Guillotine to fight Wolverine in Realm of Legends. Gotcha. Alright. That had to have been some excruciatingly long fights. I imagine a 4-star Wolverine probably would have taken longer on some of those fights than my 3-star Star-Lord did back in the day. That was confusing, but yeah, Wolverine was first 550. So happy. Got a 550 hit combo against OG Vision to win. Yeah, that's long. I can't remember what the combos were for my 3-star on most of those fights, but probably about that. But I used 3-star Star-Lord against Wolverine too, and that was this number's burned into my head. 1,328. 1,328 hit streak to take down Wolverine. And that was do 500 hits, throw in L3, pause the game, you know, pace around the room for a little bit to clear my head and, you know, loosen the fingers up a bit, unpause, do another 500 hits, pause, you know. That was a long and, shall I say, a nerve-wracking fight. Rank 5 X23, I think she would be a great option for rank 5. I hear people say that she at rank 5 would be a wonderful option for Labyrinth for most fights. Merry Christmas, Ramsey Cook. Should I rank 3 Rocket Raccoon duped? Yeah, sure. If it's 4-star, absolutely. Is it 5-star? As long as you got the resources, it wouldn't hurt. Oh, 4-star X23. Yeah, I know people that have the 4-star X23 rank too, and they love her. Mine is not ranked because I prioritized, I chose Rogue over X23, and I don't regret that decision. But I think either one of them, X23 would have still been a great option. Either way. Took 5 revives with Guillotine, didn't understand how she worked until that Realm of Legends Wolverine fight. Bad idea. Yeah, she would be a lot easier against Wolverine now if you bring in that Morningstar synergy. Alright, Ramsey, hope she works well for you. Love X23, take her everywhere, but my temptation for rank 4, my 5-star Old Man Logan is holding me back. Would you be upset, though, Aaron C., if you took Old Man Logan to rank 4 and then pulled Iceman on your next 5-star crystal? Morningstar for Guillotine, she increases the duration of her souls. So for Guillotine's L2 to work, you need to have, what is it, 3 souls or something like that? Let me pull this up so I'm telling you correctly. Alright, so Guillotine, for her L2, Guillotine Ancestral Store, it consumes 2 souls to place a Phantasm. And a lot of times what the problem is with Wolverine, you may get that first L2 off, but if you're not aggressive building those souls back up, you won't be able to get another L2 off to finish him. But because they drop off, let's see how quickly do they expire. Every 10 seconds. So the souls expire every 10 seconds. With Morningstar, souls take 10 seconds longer, so you have double the time. You have 20 seconds now for those souls on Guillotine, which is more than enough time to get back to that L2 and fire it off again and have souls available to put on that that healing, that regeneration reversal. Ranked up stupid Mordo and pulled Dr. Voodoo. Yep. I mean, Mordo's not bad, but yeah, he's no Voodoo. Although his L2 against the right opponent can do just as much damage. Gran, I have 2 5-star skill gems now. Should I awaken Hawkeye 455 him, or just hope I randomly pull Gwenpool one day? Yeah, I would not. I would not use it on Hawkeye, and I would not 455 him. As much as I love Hawkeye, his prestige is terrible, and he doesn't really need to be awakened to be effective. His L1 bleed and power drain is the best thing about him, and it's a very great asset. And so I don't think he warrants the skill gem, the awakening gem. And you're going to pull Gwenpool someday. Luckily I didn't take Mordo to rank 4, would have been real upset. Got good prestige, man. He's actually more useful on offense than people give him credit for as well. His, especially a higher signature level, his energy, blocking the energy damage is really huge. He blocks damage from Cold Snap, he blocks Limbo damage, he blocks the Incinerate damage from Mephisto. Can be very beneficial. Too optimistic for you? I have to be optimistic for you so that I can try to be optimistic for myself. You know, what did your 4 stars look like a year ago? I mean, there was a time when we were considering 4 stars away. We're thinking about 5 stars now. You know, so the 5 stars are going to come. Mordo unawakened? Yeah. He's another one that, I mean, the awaken ability is nice for that energy damage, but he could still do the damage that he can do with his L2, for example, and the degen on the L1 even unawakened. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to take him rank 4 unawakened. Man, I was fighting I think it was a Luke Cage in Arena the other day against She-Hulk. Alright, I used my She-Hulk against a Luke Cage, and that took like 68 hits in Arena. It was ridiculous. It's like those kind of fights I just want to quit and like, okay, just count that one as a loss. But 4 stars a year ago, Luke Cage was my top champ, 440. Thought he was good because he was so tanky, didn't care. It took me 100 hits to kill people in AW. Tanked SP3s in AW. Yeah, exactly. There you go. So what you're saying is I should use my Awakening gem on him, right? Is that what you're saying? Luke Cage, Awaken, rank 4? I wonder if what kind of synergies he would need for Labyrinth at rank 4. Heck, just rank 5. I wouldn't need any synergies for him. Need T1 alphas so I can rank up Voodoo and bump my prestige to 5100. Nice. T1 alpha situation is ridiculous. You need more ways to get T1 alphas. Not good enough for SJ3? Well, just join 3 Loki then. Join the Loki family. I have no power to extend that offer to you, so take it with a grain of salt. You kill a Magic Alliance War boss with Luke Cage? That's impressive. I'm impressed. Alejandro Pina Rosetta C. Sorry, man, my Spanish is no bueno. Un poquito español. I need to do better, but it's where it's at. Alright, 5 million. That should, I think, it's not going to get me a MODOK. But I think that'll put me in the top 10%. 5 million. That should do it, right? Right! Thank you, Alejandro. Let's see where we at here. 15? Yeah, we can finish this one up. Grinding normal for T1A. Yep. That's what this is right here. Gotta figure out what would it take. Oh, we're not gonna get to MODOK. That stinks. What would it take to get that second T1A in the arena, T1 Alpha arena? Probably a lot more than I am willing to do. We're taking up Storm now. Eternal Warrior, not really. I mean, I'm disappointed with her a lot. I wish she was better. I wish she would crit more on her specials. But, I mean, she's done a lot for me. She's kind of earned her spot. She, you know, cleared Labyrinth once. She's earned me 2 Legend titles. She's got some good synergies. So, can't, you know, I can't complain. Now, if they were to give us rank down tickets, would I take her down? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, Star-Lord, he's bad. His prestige is bad. What is this? Is this 2 energy or 3 energy? Am I going to have an energy in 5 minutes? I mean, I'm going to have an energy in 5 minutes, but this is normal mode. Can anybody tell me? Is it 2 energy or 3 energy? Normal mode, last map. I think it's 2. Still sucks. I'm going to be 500 points away from that next milestone on that one. And perfect series. Ha! Just made my minimum, even though we don't have minimums this time. That'll do. 3 energy in the last chapter on normal. Ah, that sucks. So 10 minutes. What can I do for 10 minutes? Arena! Yeah, 10k minimum, perfect series. I'll throw my 4 stars in this one. I needed to be above 1.5 anyway to try to get that, try to secure that tier. Farm a few potions. I will do that when I'm done. I'm gonna jump in. I'll jump into Brian's stream and listen to him while I do that. That gets pretty mind-numbing. $10,000 times 30, 300, which means all minimums. Exactly. Most in Alliance can't even hit 10. Well, you know, if you hit, if you do all the milestones in the feature arena, you will hit. You'll get 10,000. I think. I'm second guessing myself on that now. I'm pretty sure that that's the case. If it's not, then it's not much more than that. Worse than when you slip up in Winter Soldiers. Yeah, 30%. It is suck. Kamala Khan is a good champion? No, she's not really. Not very good at all. 2 a.m. It's 1 a.m. here, yeah. We get to sleep in a little bit in the morning. High speeds out in Cali. Aaron, are you in California as well? In Cali, yeah, lots of people in California. Lots of MCOC people on YouTube in California, I should say. I mean, I know there's a lot of people in California. That just goes without saying. Are you good looking? Is this a trick question? Typing in the dark, so I hit enter on accident. Oh, I didn't even see. I see the retracted message. I don't know what you typed. No worries. $10 a.m. Yeah. I think I got up at like 9:45 this morning. It was nice. My wife let me sleep. It was very kind of her. Gran was on the cover of GQ in 1902, so thank you, Alex. I appreciate that you remember that fact. Not sure if you remember when someone said this, but whenever people ask, what's your name again, I always want to reply, my name on Earth is... No, I don't get the reference, man. Is it too... Maybe it's too late. He's just telling me I'm good looking, Alex. What can I say? Some people just jealous they don't age as well. When you get to be my age. I think I get through my 550s. That ought to be enough. You think you can finish the arena on time? I think so. I'm actually done with the arena. Except for that 2-star arena, that pesky 2-star arena. Probably won't finish that one. If it wasn't Christmas Eve tomorrow, I wouldn't have a problem, but we got family plans going on tomorrow, so probably not going to happen. RIP 21 units! Yeah, I'm doing it now so that I can make sure I can get those 5-star shards and battle chips. More battle chips doesn't hurt. Mo battle chips. It's funny he changed his name to that. Can't do the 2-star arena if I can do the 3-star or the 3 arena milestones. Just can't do the 2 stars. I think it's actually fun to do the 2 stars because it's like, wow, these things actually have a purpose in the game now. It's kind of funny to run arena with 1 stars. Yeah, I only do it for the units, and I don't do it every time. But if I'm done with the 4-star arenas and I'm not going for a champion in one of those arenas, then might as well. Because you can keep grinding the 4-star arenas for your battle chips and hope for units from your battle chips, or you can get guaranteed few units from the 2-star arena. So it's I think 45 units or something like that total from the 2-star arena. Not bad. That's a revive. Last year at this time, I took a lot of pride getting all of the 3-star feature arenas, grinding those 2 stars till I got 500,000 to get Cable Gwenpool. Nice. Yeah, my first 3-star arena that I got a champion from was Iron Fist. Got him twice in a row. I was pretty hyped about that. Iron Fist and then Luke Cage. Right. I mean, you'd rather do something else, but I mean, if you're going to be in the game anyway, nothing else to do right now. But yeah, I get it. Like I said, I don't do it every time. Love having my 5-star Juggernaut. I can do normal mode very quick without looking to... Oh yeah, his unstoppable immediately. Just go in and hit and it doesn't matter. Do it! Do it now, you slacker. See, one thing I've noticed about Dormammu, if you're not actively trying to bait a special, you can actually evade his first special very easily without triggering dexterity. Do it all the time. When I get to a situation, though, where I'm trying to bait that special out, then I get in trouble. Oh, come on. Do not you want to give me something? You ever have those moments where, like, you want to say something witty, and it's like right there on the tip of your tongue, and then you just kind of like forget what it is. Yeah, it's one of those moments. I'll just leave it alone because I lost the opportunity. I lost it. All the time. Good, so I'm not alone. I like it. Now, Crossbone, I've got 5-star Crossbones. He's another champ that I, for a brief moment, actually considered taking him to rank 4 too. He's one that not a lot of people would rank, but I just, I like Crossbones a lot. Probably not going to get that rank 4 for a while now, but did play around with the idea. I think I forgot what I was about to say. Just fought a Modoc, 515 arena. Dang head auto block parried me. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what turns that off. I think if you heavy, he's got that little blue icon. If you use a heavy attack, it'll shut it off, and he won't do that. But he recharges it pretty quickly. So you've got to parry and heavy a lot. So putting him on a stun immune in Alliance War is going to be a royal pain in the butt. My username is Henry Ping. Henry Ping, you greet me. Greetings, Henry Ping. Yeah, heavy attack. You sit back there and block all you want, Mordo. We'll just play this game all day. Who can beat him on stun immune? Quake? Well, maybe not on stun immune, because he's still very defensive too. You can get the concussions in. That would be a long fight. I would, yeah, Hyperion would be good. Blade is good for everything. I would think that if you can manage to get a good, a combo in, if you can get lucky and get a combo in, then Gwenpool. Black Widow actually might be decent. Crossbones. Yep. What Aaron C is saying. Yep. Well, if he's stun immune, you can still bleed him with. You can still bleed him with Electra, unless he's just on a debuff immune. Archangel, also very good, unless he's on debuff immune. I'm trying to think how that would work with Archangel on a stun immune, because a lot of times you would just heavy off of a heavy, but his heavy attack is like that 2-part. And that you get it incinerated if he catches you with the tail of it. That might get tricky. When do you think Act 6.1 will come out? Probably another year. You already finished Labyrinth? Debuff immune magic? Units. Or with another magic. if you can get to the L2 with magic, you can just, you won't be able to power lock her, but you can power drain her and you gain power back. So you can pretty much just be spamming that L2 and keep her pretty much under control. High speed back in 10 minutes. I may not be here in 10 minutes, but okay, man. Merry Christmas to you if I don't talk to you before then. Four-star magic on defense. 5-star doesn't exist, otherwise I'd 565 her and awaken her. Well, I hope, sir, that you get that magic soon, and Gwenpool maybe, so you don't have to use that gem on Hawkeye. Alright, we're back to 4 energy, so go finish this. I've never put my 5-star magic on defense. She's always been on offense. Since she's been ranked 3, I've had her on offense. Yeah, she's not bad to use. It just, she doesn't crit as much as I'd like her to. She should have at least an increased crit rate. If not a guaranteed crit, at least an increased crit rate on her, like, L2. The difference between when she crits and when she doesn't is huge. See, I don't know. How long do these Halls of Healing run? Just this week, right? So is there going to be anything else next week? If there's nothing else next week, I may be able to finish exploring this. If there is something else next week, I don't know if I will, but I definitely want that tier 1 alpha. I'm not going to use units on refills though. Yep, 500 points away. That stinks. Oh well. Magic, in my opinion, is still the best Alliance War attacker in the game. She can fight Dorm Jugs better than Blade. She is. I've got her and Quake, which I think is the best team right now, in my opinion. Just under 27,000 shards. 20,000 more to go to get 3 attempts. 3 attempts at Medusa is what I'm aiming for. Maybe 2 if I decide to pop 1 for Sentry. I think they have him until January 1st. I think the Halls of Healing was it just... Oh, let's see, what does it say? I thought it was just a 1-week thing. Also healing. Also healing will reward potions, use both, blah blah blah. They won't be sticking around long. It doesn't say, it doesn't have a date. 14 calendar. So if it matches up with this 14-day login calendar, then I guess it would be the end of the year, but it doesn't say explicitly. If I got a 4-star magic, I would rank 5 her, rank 4 my morning star. They would make 6. Yeah, they would. That would be that would be pretty beastly.
Rinse off.
It is until December 31st. Alright, great. Yeah, well, I guess that's where I'm going to be using most of my energy then. At least every other day. So every other day I'll be able to hit the monthly. I might be able to finish it out. Mr. Doom, what's up? 4-star Awakened Quake to 550 or 4-star Unawakened Hulk to 550 or 5-star Unawakened Quake to 345. I would probably do the 4-star Quake first and then the Unawakened Quake unless you awaken the Hulk. But yeah, Quake actually does not need to be awakened to be effective. So I'm a huge fan of Quake since ranking mine, so I would prioritize her. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thanks for hanging out, and if I don't see you before Monday, have a Merry Christmas, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. Till next time, is Gran Kahonu smoking it down.